All right, so we have a graph of a function. We don't know a rule for it. The function is denoted f of x. And we have some numbers labeled. So when you notice this a here, right there, that a means we're a units up along the y-axis. This h means we're h units along the x-axis. Okay? If you wanted to, you could take any of these and turn them into a coordinate. Right? For example, we could take this point h and make it the point h comma 0. What about the point A, where this A is? What would that point look like? Yeah, we could turn that into 0 comma A. So you have this option, if you'd like, to make things a little clearer. Don't forget, inputs along the x-axis here. Here's your inputs. And here are your outputs. Okay, so the first question was, what did you think the coordinates of point P were? Well, to get to point P, I had to go over B units to the right and up A units. So this has the coordinates B comma A. The answer to point P has coordinates B comma A. Evaluate f of B. That means the input is B. What's the output? Right? So f of B. But that's just A. You know that. We just went over that. Here's the input B, the output A. All right. Here we get a little bit interesting. They say solve f of x equals E. So now they're saying the output is E. What input gets us that output? So I go looking for an output of E. I find it. And I say, okay, what point along this graph has that output? Well, right here. This point has an output of E. It's something comma E. Well, the something must have been D. It's a nice letter. Okay. Part D, of course, is the trickiest part of the question. That's right. What does it say to us? They say to us that there is some Z as an input that gives us an output of C. Well, if I want C to be the output, I go looking for C. I find it. The input that traces back to is 0. So this tells us that Z must be 0. The next thing that happens is they say, hey, wait a minute. Z equals f of x. What's x? Well, now we know Z is 0. 0 equals f of x. When is the output 0? Well, the output's 0 at h. That's what we said earlier by labeling this point. So this implies that x equals 0. Okay? And that's about it. We'll stop there.